Joining me now is meteorologist John Adams. Now, John, pretty eventful night with all this weather, but right now that's not our worry. Right now it's the heat.
Yeah, that's for sure. The heat affects everybody. The storms affect the places they hit. And of course, we all feel for the people that have had suffered the damage there. As far as what's going on tonight, though, we're all catching a little bit of a break from the storms. But as Tori said, the heat continues in the area. Let's first look at the storms. They are out in the western portions of Texas, west of the Metroplex. They did produce some severe thunderstorm warnings as well as some tornado warnings there and also up in Oklahoma, but there's nothing in our immediate East Texas area, and we don't really expect to see anything tonight. If we do, it would be from these storms that are right up near the Red River that could affect some of the extreme northern counties in our East Texas area. Meanwhile, this is the severe outlook that goes through Sunday morning. It is a marginal risk, as you can see, for mainly our northern counties. There's a slight risk just to the west of the area. It does catch just a little bit of a couple of counties up there, Hopkins and Rains, for example. And then back to the west of that, there's an enhanced risk of severe storms. That's where most of the activity that we saw is occurring tonight. As we go into the overnight hours, we could have a slight risk of severe storms, mainly up along that I-30 corridor and in the north, a marginal risk along I-20. And then finally, looking ahead to Memorial Day and on into the morning of Tuesday, we will have a marginal risk of severe storms in deep East Texas, everybody else outside of the risk area of severe storms. So at least as far as that's concerned, we are catching a little bit of a break. Today, normal high temperatures, 86 to 87 degrees. We were a little warmer than that. You put in the humidity, add about 10 degrees to these temperatures, and that's about where that heat index was, 102, 103 across parts of East Texas. And so you need to find a way to stay cool because that heat's going to stick with us at least another day and right into Memorial Day as well. Heat index right now, we're still showing readings in the 90s, but no triple digits as temperatures are starting to cool off just a little bit. These are our actual forecast lows for Sunday morning. They'll be in the mid to low 70s across the area, and then forecast high temperatures Sunday afternoon. Again, going to be mostly in those low to mid 90s, but you consider that humidity, and we've already talked about the heat. Monday morning on Memorial Day, the forecast lows are mid 70s. Forecast highs for Memorial Day afternoon as high as the middle 90s in deep East Texas, lower 90s as you move up across the interstates there Monday afternoon. So over the next 7 days, this is how our temperatures are going to trend. They're going to continue to run into the 90s there, but begin to come down a little bit there at Tuesday. The reason is we will have a cold front that'll be coming through. It'll bring drier and slightly cooler air, let's say not as hot air, and then those temperatures come on down into the mid and even some low 80s with a chance of rain later in the week, but those temperatures will be not quite as oppressive. Tonight, I expect the low temperature 74 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Our winds out of the south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And on Sunday, the high 93 degrees. Heat index again up around 103 with a south to southwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour and mostly sunny skies. Long range forecast for Monday, isolated nighttime thunderstorms possible. Just about a 20% chance at most. Thunderstorms are possible again Tuesday night. Then we do get back into a pattern there at mid to the latter part of the week where we'll have more showers and thunderstorms, and those chances bumping up to 30% through Friday. By Saturday, a little bit more of a chance, 60% chance of showers and storms. Deep East Texas, they'll have lots of sunshine and a heat index perhaps as high as 106 tomorrow, with the temperatures going a little higher and a little more humidity. Isolated nighttime showers and thunderstorms possible Monday and Tuesday night, and then scattered thunderstorms for the latter part of the week, increasing there on Saturday as the temperatures come down. Check that forecast anytime at fox51.com.
Thank you, John. Coming